What's up, family? Welcome back to another Dale Jr. exclusive, baby. Listen, I got a little subject in. I want y'all to come on in and join me about. Maybe give me some opinions about and some feedback about. Listen, and it's about practice modules, right? Like when you're going to take little tests or exams, oftentimes like you have a practice module first, right? But in life, the practice modules come by the experiences that we go through in life, right? It comes by the people that we encounter in life. It comes by the souls that we connect ourselves to in life, right? And it's like we got to be very, very careful with the soul ties. We got to be very, very careful who we intertwine with. We got to be careful who we entertain. We got to be careful who we procreate with. You see what I'm saying? You got to be careful about all these things and all these practice modules, because sometimes what happens is when you're not careful, a lot of times the practice modules end up being a part of your final exam too, if you understand what I'm saying, like, because you can't get rid of it. And in life, like, everything that didn't go your way, that didn't work out, was just something to get you to your final destination. It's something to keep you tugging along your path towards your destiny. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you get tired of going house to house, when you get tired of going from moment to moment, from situation to situation, and you decide that you're ready to build something, right? You're ready to build something from the dirt, from the bottom, from wherever we all came from. And you want to work your way and build it up, right? But you got to start with that dirt. You understand? You got to turn that dirt. You got to do some work to that dirt. You just can't start building on that dirt, right? You got to see what the story behind that dirt was. And a lot of things about life is we all come with a little dirt at a certain stage of our lives, right? But a lot of it don't get investigated at the right and proper times because we move through life so quick. You understand what I'm saying? And we don't pay attention to all the small little details in between that was in that dirt. And if we would have, we might have realized that this dirt ain't the dirt where we really want to start planting our seeds. This ain't the dirt that we really want to start building in. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's when you put water on some dirt, it get a little muddy, right? It get a little muddy. And when it get a little muddy, it get a little bit more mushier, right? But listen, after you get through that phase of checking that dirt out, turning that dirt, putting a little fertilizer in that dirt, and seeing if you want to stay there, the next step you do is you go to pouring the foundation, right? And the foundation is when the magic happens, right? The foundation is when you really start to learn, right? The foundation is when you really start to connect. The foundation is when you really start to understand. The foundation is really when you start to see. You know what I'm saying? The foundation is when you say, oh, okay, I can do this. This set on some solid footing, right? And then after you get done with that foundation, then you start putting the structure up, right? Then you start putting the structure up, right? But a lot of times we run through the dirt, we forget about the dirt, we forget about the foundation, and we go to the structure. Our outer being, the cover y'all talking about in the last one. And we don't dive into all the important stuff that we should first. And then we be on the back end wondering, what did we do? Why did I even do that? And for what? Understand what y'all listening to me? And I hope you kind of read in between the lines of what I'm trying to say. And I just want to break it down that in life, as you going through life, people, as you going through life, this empowerment, as you empowering yourself, after you going after your goals, after you going after your ambitions, after you are making some mistakes, when you're doing all these things, realize that certain things is just a practice module, right? And it's preparing you for your final exam. It's preparing you for your destination, where you're supposed to be. And be careful, because a lot of things become in a counterfeit stage, right? And you think it's for you, but it's really not for you, right? It's like when you think you're growing and you think you elevating, it's always something that kind of come and slap you and wake you up and let you know you still got some work to do. You understand what I'm saying? You still got some work to do. But the beauty and the magic of it is when you going through some things and you steadily showing up, trying to help other people get through their things. That's what make you a champion. And you need some champion in your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had some situation going on this past week in the family dynamic, man, that it just left me like clueless. It left me like, dang, you understand what I'm saying? But I still got to show up here for the Pack Horse family. I still got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because this was what brings me peace, right? And then I had other people involved that played their role. You know what I'm saying? And man, listen, you just got to make sure that you don't mistake the practice module for the final. For the final, that practice module ain't meant to be in your final say when you sitting back and you looking over your life and you can look back and say, you know, I'm proud of that. The practice module just helped you get there. You understand what I'm saying? The practice module just helped you get there. So don't waste your time out here with the wrong people, with the wrong situations, with the wrong things. And understand that purpose requires elimination, y'all. Purpose requires elimination, right? So think about that. And think about that again. And remember, it's peace, success, and prosperity. You have now experienced another Dale Jr. exclusive.